Hello. So today I am going to help you get out of a rut. So a rut is a place of ours where we do not know what to do with our time. We are in a low position, either financially or mentally, but mostly mentally because people have moments of great anxiety, great depression, and great loneliness. And so this video should help you as a short guide because this topic is very vast. This is going to be a short guide on how to quit these ruts and never return to them ever again. So let's speak about the problem. Let's face the problem. The problem currently is that you have no clear goals or you don't know where to start. First of all, if you have no clear goals, you are in a position where you either are in the second category or you haven't met the self improvement community or you haven't seen the places of where to start. Now, what do I mean by this? There are some people which are in the second category, which know they want to change, know they want to improve their life, know they want to get rich, know they want to get a woman. And there are people who do not know that this is the actual change they need to make. So, first of all, we need to tell you that you need to get a purpose in your life. How to get purpose in your life? We need you to think. But let's put that a little aside. First, we're gonna meet the problem. We were all put in this scenario where we have no clear goal or we have nothing to chase towards. And when we are put in this situation, we often lose motivation to go through our day to day basis. You might realize that when you are in these ruts, you find it very difficult to go through daily tasks rather than the times when you gain momentum and actually finish everything in your day in a quick manner. So, this is a rut. And when you have no clear goal, you are sort of being placed in a hole and you have no stairs. And you don't have the ability to look up because you don't know that there's an outside. You don't know where to go. You see the walls, but there's no idea of the up. And when I say don't know where to start, when I say don't know where to start, you know that there is change to be made. You know there's money to be made. You know there's success to be made. But you don't know what is the first step. Do I go to the gym first? Do I start reading books? Do I start watching that one podcast? Do I do this, that? Too many people have distracted you. Too many people have distracted you. Now, I want this video to clear you. Even though I am talking in this fast rate, I hope you are able to be attached because our dopamine receptors because our dopamine receptors are set in a way that this fast speech might help you. Let's keep going to my story with this whole issue. My story began 2 years ago as a 15-year-old with no plans or aspirations, staying up till 4 a.m. with my close friends at that time, playing video games. And we were very good at video games, extremely good, like outlandishly good. At this point, we were like the highest level in most um high ranking Steam games because we just finished one game and moved to another. I had no talent, no idea or no basis on what I'm good at. I was just a very good student, which never really factored in my life. It never gave me a clear forward direction to what I should follow. And I was an introvert, which adds to the flames. I had no real capability of socializing with people, and I had no true enjoyment of meeting people. Next, I'm going to talk about the FTE event, the moment that switched it all, which has probably happened to you as well. A FTE event is a fuck this event, a event where people say, I don't want to keep doing this anymore, I want to change my life. And this often leads to drastic change. Now, I will explain this in easier terms. In physics, as you might know, everything changes constantly. There's nothing that stays constant. There's nothing that doesn't change. And change either happens slowly or drastically. And once you have procrastinated or have stayed in a rut for long enough, there is a moment in which your brain asks for change. And it's drastic. This is often brought by extreme depression, extreme sadness, And the ability to filter out this thing into motivation is what we're going to give you today. Next is the search for change. The search for change begins in these four topics: reading books, gym, meditation, or detoxification. Now I will begin with books, and I will give you three books that are really good to read. Best books to start with. First of all is The Law of Attraction by Esther Hicks, because she goes really in depth with how the law of attraction works. And if you believe in the law of attraction, it's basically like saying, I believe in water. The water exists either way. The law of attraction exists. What I'm trying to say is that no matter if you believe in it or not, it exists. There is no changing it. It's constant. Second book is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deedon. Now, this is for female and men. As much as it says The Way of the Superior Man, I suggest everybody to read it, no matter who it is. It is a very good book that explains you the basis of what a man should be like and how they should follow purpose, the same issue we are trying to discuss today. Next, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book is not only good psychologically for a person's social status, it is also well for business. So if you're interested into following business, then this is a book for you. Fun fact, even imprisoned people read this book just so they can go back to their regular lives and meet new people without being seen as this awful person. But also be careful because this book could be used for manipulation tactics as well. Next, meditation. I will keep this short as well. Meditation is a very good process of calming your mind to begin doing your daily tasks. Every day I meditate for 3 to 10 minutes per day. You could meditate for 20, 30, however long you want to. I personally have done it for 2 years and I've seen drastic change in my attention span, my ability to talk with others, concentration, and the present moment. So, I'm gonna say this right here. When you meditate for 3 to 10 minutes per day, and I say that you begin with 3 minutes and then go up to 10 minutes, you notice calmness and non negative thoughts. Because your brain won't be thinking constantly and will be rather observing what is happening. For example, you could be watching this video and you could not be thinking of the topic that is being spoken. You probably are playing like a video game on the screen, and I ask you to move your attention to the video. Move your attention to the video if you have come this far. And I ask you that you try to think of the current scenario, and that is what we call being present. You thinking of the current scenario, whatever it is you being present, or just observing it, is what we say. So the best app to use for meditation is Medito. I have used this for a while, and I've done, I think, about 1,500 minutes. I have two accounts on it, and I'm completely balling off. Let's go. Next one is detoxing. Detoxing is the act of sacrificing something for gaining something, which is pretty much life. You sacrifice things to gain more things. You sacrifice time to gain something more. You sacrifice friendships to gain something more. You sacrifice things to gain more. Now, detoxing will begin with three things: leaving porn and masturbation. This is the primary thing that I ask you: quit these things. Quit porn and masturbation. Do not return and never turn back to these things because they will never serve you once. Now, you might say, I do not have a girlfriend. I do not know what to do. I want to beat my meat. No. Believe me, it is better on the other side. 10 times better. Quit porn. Fight it for a long time. It will take a minute. It will take a good time. It took me 2 years. It could take you 5, 10. How much? No matter how much time you've done, please do not give up on the idea of quitting. It will be hard at times. You will actually be sad, extremely sad. But I recommend you do not be disappointed by this. That failure will boost you. Next, lower video game usage. Now, I do not say remove video game usage. Why? Because there is true pleasure to be found in video games, may I add. There are still video games that I play to this day. As contradictional as that sounds, in the self improvement community, I do still play video games. And I'm still seeing most progress when I am sort of concentrating and also chilling. That's the reason why I do this. Because when I am this half mode of video games and this, I do not give this much time. It's like, all right, let's level that up today, and then I go back to my daily tasks. But I may add, I took a massive break in the beginning of my journey in video games. That's why I believe that I'm not really hooked to this. There are people that play these video games for a long time and for years on years, and that is their current occupation. Why I ask you to remove it is just as porn, but porn is more detrimental. Video games will take time from you and will take you thinking time. And thinking time is the most valuable thing in your life. When you aren't thinking of what you want to gain, you are losing time. You are losing it. When you aren't thinking of achieving things, that is your time to think about how to do those things gone. You need to not even just do, you need to concentrate on the thinking of doing. That is the most important thing. I hear people just saying, just do it, just do it, just do it. Focus onto the thinking of doing the thing. That is what brings the act. Nothing happens without thinking of it. Nothing. Let me tell you that. So if you are distracted from the thing you want, you aren't going to create that emotional need of getting the thing you want. So leave video games for a minute and focus on what you want. Think about it. Think constantly. And to sum this up, it's to stop distraction and stay cutthroat with your goals. And my last message is that it will be hard, but have fun with the process. It is uh, also hypocritical of me to say have fun with the process as it will be very hard. But please do not take it as a hard thing. Take it as a all right, it's long, but it's not what I hate doing. It's what I love doing because I'm different. I am born like this. This is who I'm meant to be. Because truly, the products of this work are gonna get you to that next level of life. That's what I tell you. So do not lose hope. Do not hate the process because the end product is what we're going for. So you know, right here, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. This is a very short video to the deep topic that I will be talking about in the courses that I will be making, but this is a short clip. So, hey, thank you for watching. See ya.